Hey everyone, and welcome to Sip Happens. Life's too short not to sip and tell, where love, travel, food, and a little bit of chaos all come together.
It's Ben and Dustin. We're partners in life, travel buddies, and occasional food critics.
And we're bringing you real stories from our 16 years together. The good, the messy, hilarious, and sometimes fucked up moments.
We'll be sharing everything from how we met to what it's like starting over in a new city, our throuple journey, our favorite eats, and the random adventures we somehow survive.
Plus, we'll be taking your story requests. So if you want the real behind the scenes scoops, you're in the right place.
We hope you've got a drink.
Because we've got one.
Sounds like it's time to get comfy. Now let's get into it.
Hi, friends. We're back. If you missed us, if you didn't, I don't care.
We're still back,
Life's been a little hectic lately.
to say the least.
When I say a little, I mean a lot. So we haven't done as well with preparing things and making sure that we have all of our shit together for this. So I apologize. Hopefully we'll do better. Hopefully life will calm down, or we'll just get in the rhythm of figuring it out. I don't know. Anyways, let's start off with our not todays. What's yours?
Oh, where to start?
I feel like it could be a whole episode of just not today.
True. I know we have a common one, so I guess we could start there. With Uber and Lyfts.
Gross.
So over the past couple weeks, we've taken cars to go places because it's just easier and we don't have to worry about driving and parking and all the things, because parking is not cheap,
That part.
especially in Atlanta, but I feel like it's not cheap anywhere. So sometimes it's just easier, more convenient, and sometimes even cheaper than trying to find somewhere to park. So was it last weekend?
We went to Decatur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to Decatur because our little favorite antique shop, it's not really an antique shop, it's like a mid-century modern. They do have some antiques, but also some gifts and cute little things. Anyways,
I think they labeled as a vintage shop.
a vintage shop. Yeah, that's probably more appropriate. They got together with a couple of their other business owner friends in the area, and they had a little culture crawl, just to share customer bases with each other. And so we were like, okay, well, it's probably going to be pretty busy. Parking indicators already insane.
And the whole thing was you got a drink at each spot. So we knew.
So the responsible
We should
thing
get a
to
car.
do was to get a car. And Ubering there is possible, but it takes like over an hour, and it's just...
You mean MARTA. You said Uber.
Sorry, I did mean MARTA.
You have to switch trains.
We know how that goes. Y'all
5
heard about
Points
that.
train station is under construction from now until eternity.
There's that. So we just got a car because it was easier. It was a little Malibu, which is fine. Should have known though when he pulled up and like the whole front headlight was like, I don't know, busted out and hazed over, and it was just a mess.
She had seen better days, but we had waited like 30 minutes
We
for this
did.
car to come. So we couldn't like back.
We
We could have backed out, but you know.
But we had places to be and
Right. We were already
people to
running
show
late
it
as
for
usual.
and all
Right.
the things. So we're like, okay, fine, whatever. He'll get us there. Well, we get in.
And it's hotter than hell.
There's no AC. Like at all. Like it's blowing, but it's cooler outside, and this was before the temperatures dropped like they saw a state trooper here in Georgia. So like problem number one. And then as we were starting to drive and the air, I guess you could say, circulated, we started getting this aroma
But
of literally dried vomit.
mm-hmm.
Like I get times are tough. It's expensive to keep up with the car, but this is your job. Like
Also, that little ride wasn't cheap. So
Right.
put that money towards, I don't know, cleaning out your car.
Right. And getting your air conditioning fixed. Like it's hot.
And it was like a 35-minute ride.
Yeah.
So like we had no choice.
Yeah. So we suffered through the hot, dried vomit filled Uber ride to Decatur.
The Then on the way back, we actually got a nice new car, and the guy probably thought I was crazy because I kept just being like, "Oh my god, it smells so good in here. Your air's so cold. Your car's so nice."
It was a nice car, but Ben did probably go a little overboard. He was even complimenting on his playlist and all the things. He did have a good playlist. I will give him that. He was a nice guy. He got a good tip because that's what you do. You treat us well and you keep up with, the basic standards of air conditioning and cleaning your car. We'll
Yeah.
tip you well.
Although he did want to talk, and our social batteries were right out at that point. So.
Yeah, because we had talked to lots of people.
Yeah.
So we were a little exhausted, but still, it was a better ride back than it was there.
Then yesterday we went to the Beltline, and
Ugh.
coming back, the Uber could not find us to pick us up, so we had to walk, and that just always annoys me. Like I put in a pin or drop a pin or whatever, you should know where to pick me up. So we're like walking to find him, and as soon as he rolled down the window and said my name, I was like, "Lord, we are in for it." He drove like a maniac.
There's a reason for all of the TikToks and things on social media about dead ass when you drive a Nissan Altima. Because this motherfucker did not care. Like at one point, he was in the wrong lane because he needed to be in the left lane to turn, but there's like a little hump in the road, like not a curb, but higher than like the normal road would be. And I swear for a second, he was about to hop that curb in the damn Altima.
Yeah, he just wanted our permission.
And I did not give it to him.
Mm-mm.
And then yesterday was just a terrible day for Ubers because on the way there, the driver was sorry, I combined driver and Uber in one word, and that didn't work out well for me. She pulled up the maps and she was like, "Oh, the interstates are all in red." It was a Sunday afternoon. It's also Atlanta. It never surprises me when the interstates are red, but she was like, "Do y'all care if I go through town?" We were like, "No, don't care." But then she didn't turn her GPS to avoid highways, so we ended up on the fucking interstate anyways. And dead traffic.
Yeah.
And all we wanted to do was get to the Beltline and look at Hot Boys and drink. And her little
And
Camry
eat
was
good food
and eat good food.
while we watch Hot Boys.
Right. And drink. Did I mention we were drinking?
There's that.
She did have air conditioner. She was nice, but
Yeah,
if
she had a
you're
nice car.
if you're going to go through town, maybe let's change the GPS so it doesn't still try to route you to the interstate that you say is a standstill because it's red on the map. So
yeah,
we've not had great luck with car services.
no,
It's hit or
but
miss.
like in a miracle though, we've actually made it to the MARTA, and like the train is there multiple times. Like
That is true. Here lately, when we have taken the MARTA, we've hit it right on time, which is an accomplishment in of itself because one, we were ready to go, and two, MARTA didn't screw up the schedule because that's also
right, because when we plan it, it never works out, and then we have to wait another 20 minutes.
right.
Should that be moving?
No, it's fine. It's just over.
Oh, I just want to make
It
sure we're
hasn't-
still recording.
Yeah, it's still recording. Sorry, Ben's actually looking at the screen tonight, and I don't know what you call it because I'm not technical enough to know about audio stuff, but it hasn't kept up with it, so it's just showing the beginning of the recording, but it's still recording, so we're good.
If you say so.
No, it is. I'll scroll over. Just give me a second.
Oh, okay.
See, it's there now.
Oh,
We're
good.
talking.
Good. I don't have energy to redo that.
Well,
Okay, my other one would be, well, I have a lot, but the one that was really annoying this week was Starbucks. Okay.
oh god,
So
the basic bitch is coming out.
I'm in this Facebook group for PSL lovers that I've been in for a long time. You used to have to get invited in. I don't know if you have to do that anymore. Anyways, we all know what day it's coming. So
PSL for those that don't,
PSL.
and that means pumpkin spice latte because somebody he talked to this week was like, "Is that like a work program?"
And I should have deleted them when they asked that.
I'm surprised you didn't.
So we got this thing about to sign up for a free one, and it was supposed to be in your app the day of release. So I wake up bright and early. Dustin's like, "You want coffee?" And I'm like, no, it's PSL day. Hello. I'm going to walk there and pick it up. Pull up the app. It's not there. And I'm ticked. So I get in the Facebook group, and people are commenting that it's not showing up for them, and Starbucks is just deleting the comments. So I was like, okay, let me just breathe and wait a while. So I made coffee, whatever. So then at noon, still not there. People are still griping and complaining about it.
Including him.
I chat with somebody on Starbucks. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Yada, yada. And they're like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, cool. So then at like 2:30, finally, I was like, let me just go over there. Let me go get my PSL so I'll be in a better mood. So I walk over to get it, come back. I literally walk through the door.
Well, before that, you came in my office and said, hey, I'm going to walk across the street. I'm sure as soon as I go buy this PSL, they're going to put the coupon in my app, but I want my PSL.
That part. So I literally walked back in, kicked my shoes off, sat down at my desk, took my sip of my PSL. My phone dinged, and it was the coupon. Luckily, they let us use it through September 2nd, so I appreciate that. But Starbucks, you need to get your shit together. If you're going to advertise that and say that you're going to send it out on release day, you need to have it out that morning, okay? Some of us are very dedicated.
Well, and don't they open at like 5 or 5:30 or something? Like, I'm sure people were
probably.
in line waiting for their free PSL and they did not have their coupon.
Right, because that drive-through has been wrapped around the building ever since.
I don't know a time when it's not wrapped around the building, but especially on PSL release date, there's bunches of basic bitches trying to get their PSL
True.
when it's 90 degrees outside.
So on Saturday, I was able to use my coupon, but then it was up to $10, so I just kept adding extra shots. So then I was like tweaking for a good, 2 hours. But
That was fun.
yeah, you're welcome. Glad you enjoyed that.
Did I? So my other not today is these people that are wearing white tube socks with any type of shoe.
But
Like, what? Why? Why is this coming back? I don't need to see your white tube sock. That's really it. I just don't get it. Like, no show or at least ankle. Like, I don't always wear no show because depending on the shoe, my shoe rubs or it pops off the back of my heel or whatever. So I'll wear ankle socks, but I try to match them with my shoes so at least they blend in a little more. But these white tube socks up halfway up your calf with sandals, especially, but really any shoe with shorts. If you have a jeans on or long pants and I can't see it, don't care what you have on. But I don't want to see your white tube sock up your calf. I know that's what the cool kids are doing, and clearly I'm not a cool kid.
also, if you're wearing those socks and they say like Adidas, but you're wearing them with Nike, that's not okay.
That's also a problem.
You need to match or figure it out. I don't know.
Because there's a housewife that is always in head to toe of a design.
Dorita. Dory.
Dorit.
Always.
Or Dorita, whatever her name is.
Head,
I know it's Dorit, but
head to toe.
Like, you don't have to be that serious, but they should still match if we're going to promote the brand.
That part. Also, one more not today was after I got my Starbucks, then we had to go to the mall to make a return, and my phone would not log me. It logged me out of my email somehow.
Oh, Jesus, I forgot about this.
I couldn't log in. I'm at American Eagle, and I'm like, okay, well, look it up by my card, look up my telephone number. Apparently, I bought it with Apple Pay, so my Amex didn't work, but it didn't log it to my account. It was
a clusterfuck.
It took forever, and I just felt like a really old person who had no idea what I was doing. And then the girl working behind the counter is probably like 16 and she's a manager. And she's like, this is what an email looks like, just in case you didn't know. Yeah, honey. I'm aware of what a fucking email looks like.
Right.
My email won't work on my phone. And then when I finally would try and log in, Gmail now does the 2-step authenticator. So it's like, open up your iPad and click accept. I don't have my fucking iPad. Gmail, thanks.
Like, can we not text a code like every other 2-factor authenticator? Like, why do I have to log in through YouTube on an iPad?
Right. So then finally, 30 minutes later, Dustin chats with somebody on American Eagle. We have to give him the total, yada, yada, yada. She finally gets us the number. Thank God. Then we go down to Bath & Body to buy our little wallflowers for the fall. God. Then none of our telephone numbers are working to try to access our account there. And I'm like,
and again, I couldn't log into the Bath & Body Works account because I don't know why. It just hated me. And so I couldn't even pull up the barcode for them to scan.
And the girl's like, just put your telephone number in.
Bitch, I've tried 4 at this point. Let me try one more. Surely the 5th one will work.
I was like, we're officially the old fuddy-duddy men that have no clue what the hell we're doing, and we're just in the way. So then yesterday, we're at Lingering Shade on the Beltline, which is like one of our favorite spots for martinis. We're just hanging out, living our best life, watching hot boys run by. and these two old men come in, and they're like 100 years old. They're like shaking, trying not to spill their beers as they head over to their table. And when they started over there, I was like, "That's us. That's us. Like tomorrow. Like
Right.
not next year. Like that's us tomorrow."
Especially after a trip to the mall.
And then they sit down in the corner and they're just yelling at each other because they can't hear. They're like, "Do you see that son of a bitch run a stop sign?" And I'm like, "That's literally us."
And then the other one says, "I smell something funky. Is somebody smoking the marijuanas around here?"
Mm-hmm.
They were. It was obvious.
Yes, it was really nice to be able to look into a crystal ball and see what our future is multiple times this weekend. Really, really appreciate that.
That's fun. Getting old is fun. Oh, there's also this weekend where I went to go put my fucking socks on and I thought I broke my hip.
There's
I
that.
don't know what happened. I was just like I do every day, putting on my socks, standing up, trying to balance, which I know I shouldn't do anyways because I'm too fat and old for that. And this is the story to prove why. So I went to go put my socks on and don't know what happened, but my hip just completely locked up. Couldn't walk. Had to like literally hobble over one legged, holding onto the bed in the nightstand to sit down in Ben's office chair and rest for, 10 minutes. Meanwhile, Ben's like, the car's going to be here in 5 minutes. Well, bitch, I can't fucking walk right now because I'm 97 years old.
Also, Dustin likes to change his clothes 14. Like, if I'm like, the car's going to be here in 11 minutes,
God.
he's like, "Oh, I want to wear these plaid pants. What can I wear with them?" And then he changes 47 times to then put on what he had on to begin with, usually.
Look, my new Chubby's pants have just come in. They were real cute and I really wanted to wear them. But I didn't wear them because I didn't have a shirt to go with my cute Chubby's shorts or pants. They were pants, not shorts, which blew everybody's mind that I wore pants that night.
True. That was a whole thing.
Because I didn't put on the same thing I had on. You helped me pick out another outfit. I put on my cute pink pants that you say I never wear. So I've actually worn them.
And then we literally were running to the car.
We were. Like, I was still, like, buckling my belt when I was running out the door.
Oh, that was a good Uber ride. She was nice. She had a clean car. It was a Camry.
Oh,
She
no,
didn't try and talk.
That was, I thought that day was the guy in the Acura.
No, that was on the way to the Beltline yesterday. Wasn't it?
Mm-mm. Because he pulled in the wrong way on the wrong side of the street in front of the golf place up in Chamblee. I remember that specifically.
Oh.
I think that was, I had on my blue pants, or my pink pants. Maybe on the way back we had.
Hell, I don't even know. We had a car there recently. Maybe it was last weekend. Everything's a blur. I don't know.
Here we are.
We're old. We
can't keep up with their fucking Uber cars that pick us up.
I need one of the. I'm about to start carrying a key ring with all my rewards cards on it again, so they can just scan that because technology's not. I'm not cut out for it.
Clearly. But back to my pants. Like,
which ones?
Just my pink ones. When like I walked in, everybody was like, "Oh, you're wearing pants?"
Yeah, everybody was. It was a whole thing.
I don't know that anybody said they were cute. They were just shocked I had on pants.
Well,
maybe it was
cute.
Just they were in shock that my cooter
covered.
wasn't hanging out.
That part.
But they still shut off my calves because they're still tight.
That's true.
Because it's difficult getting them off.
So you broke your other hip trying to get them off.
Cool. Basically. No, I sat down for it because I learned my lesson earlier that day.
Oh, jeez.
Do you have any other not todays?
One more would just be share the fucking sidewalk, okay?
Oh, true.
Like if we walk a lot of places now. So yes, we walk side by side until somebody's coming towards me, and then one of us gets behind the other one, like you should do. That's sidewalk etiquette.
I feel like they taught us this in kindergarten when you form a single file line.
No, there's so many moms clubs walking around here. I need Hayden, Baden, and Caden's mom.
And Tractor.
Right. You don't have to walk side by side in the sidewalk. So then I have to walk in a bush, okay?
With your double baby stroller, 3 kids in tow,
right.
A dog.
Your designer dog.
Right.
Like, I can't. You need to be courteous to other people and move the hell out of the way. If we see people coming with a stroller, usually we'll just stop and like get off the sidewalk for a minute just to be kind, because that's what normal people would do. Nope, not here lately.
Mm-mm.
Even like at the Beltline, like we almost got run over multiple times.
Yeah, the people on the Beltline don't give a fuck.
They're doing like 75 on those stupid bikes with speakers on it that are so loud. I'm clearly the old man.
We are the old men.
You just wait till I get my
smoking marijuana.
You just wait till I get my hub around. and I'll
Bitch.
just hit you on the sidewalk, and that's it.
Oh dear
You'll
God.
see us on the news.
If we're not already.
We'll treat them like we're like bumper cars.
I can't.
Okay, well, I think that was
Are we
all I had
finished
to bitch about for now.
bitching? For now, I'm sure we'll pick up some more bitching because
Sure.
we've become those crotchety old men.
That's how we are. We're like the two old Muppet men that sit up in the theater
In the
and
theater.
scream at people to get off their lawn.
Well, there's that. All right. Well, let's move on, at least for now.
Okay.
So, as Ben said, we haven't really prepared a lot for this week's episode or life in general.
Surprise.
So, I think we're just going to have a little trash TV talk with some fucked up shit that we've watched here recently, including right before recording this, that was a little PTSD driven. But
Oh
you
my
might want to
God.
start somewhere else. So, I don't want to go into that. That'll be a
All right. Well,
cliffhanger.
let's talk about the most disappointing show that we've watched the past couple weeks, and that would be And Just Like That.
Oh, God.
Y'all know Sex and the City is my favorite TV show of all time, and Just Like That started back. I don't know. Maybe it's been horrible since day one, but I just had all the feels, all the things. And
I didn't think it was that terrible when it first started back.
I mean, season one was good, but maybe it was just the nostalgic, all the I don't know, all the things.
This season, trash Nancy.
This season we just couldn't do it. Like there was one week that we just let it build up, so we watched like 5 back to back. But finally, on like the 7th, 8th episode, we both were like crying on the couch. We're like, "Oh my God, it's getting good again. This is where it needs to be." We had all the feels, all the things. The world was realigning. Then the next day, we hear that it's canceled.
As it should be.
And I was super upset about it. And then the more it continued on, it just got worse and worse. And then the finale, I don't even know what the fuck that was.
Well, they had the quote unquote season finale, but then didn't they do like 3 episodes, like quote unquote wrap it up? Wasn't that a thing?
They did like 2 episodes.
2 episodes. They didn't do a good job planning those either, obviously.
Hopefully, if you watch the show, you've seen it by now. It's been a while. But like the whole Carrie going around and buying 45 pies and taking everybody in the city, that's not normal. Nobody's doing that on Thanksgiving. So that was just weird. And then just the whole thing about the toilet overflowing and their shit.
Yeah, that was
like,
very not on brand for sex. Nobody wants to see a turd floating up in the toilet on Christmas or Thanksgiving and going in and trying to plunge it in your stiletto shoes.
That might be something that actually happens in real life, but I don't want to watch TV about it.
Not especially not on Sex and the City.
No, that's supposed to be cute and fashion and all the things, and it just, I don't know. I was just kind of distraught over it. I think the thing I was most excited about was to see Steve and Miranda eating together.
That was sweet.
On one of the last episodes. That just helped me, like, gave me all the feels. And of course, he's like, Miranda?
I can't.
Anyways, now they say that it's not over because Carrie's still alive, but I don't know. I don't know if we should bring it back, honestly.
Yeah, after this season, they need to just cut their losses.
Maybe they should make a show about Samantha and let us know what's going on with her.
That whore.
With a whole new cast, except for her. Anyways. All right, we also watched...
We said we weren't going to bitch, and here we are.
Here we are. Shocker.
Surprise.
We watched Catfish Unknown Number today
on
Netflix.
My God.
I've always been a big, like, Catfish kind of fan. Anyways, this I went to blindly, had no idea what it was about. I hadn't even heard about it. And it was wild.
Very disturbing. It just came out, so I don't think that we should spoil a whole lot of it.
No. But it's only like an hour and a half, so I would definitely add it to your list.
Definitely fucked up, and the way that kids are cyberbullied is insane.
Yeah.
And then when it all wraps up, your jaw drops because of the things that were said over these text messages that were very vulgar, to the point of telling her that she needs to kill herself and all the things, and her boyfriend needs to kill himself, and it was just absolutely bizarre.
It was one of those shows too where it's like you think you have it figured out, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's not that person. Oh, but it's that person, and you're like, oh, what am I going to do for the next hour? No, it goes through multiple people. Like it's twists and turns, and
it was insane.
It's fucked up. All right. We also watched Real Housewives of Orange County. And that was just
Was that lie detector tests?
a whole ride. Yes.
Oh, yes. When even the lie detector test person, when the person walks out of the room, or what's her name?
Katie.
Katie walks out of the room, and the lie detector test says you're a fucking liar.
There's that. She wasn't
That
wrong.
gave me life.
I've never been a fan of Katie's. I've never trusted her.
No.
I think she's just on there for fame. And yeah, but I was glad to see that actually.
She says she's still telling the truth, but
I don't think
I don't
so.
think she knows what is the truth and what lies she's told to try to keep herself going, if I'm being honest. So I don't think she knows what the actual truth is.
I think the highlight was when they asked Heather if she'd rather be on Beverly Hills.
And she said yes, and it was not a lie.
Right.
And she said, it's for my commute. And then one of the other house...
Gina was like, you have a driver.
And I'm sure she's drinking Vouvet in the back of her car because, you know, she's got it. Well, she did. She's living in a penthouse now, which we found out on this show that she not only has the penthouse, but she has another condo in the same building that's their, like, quote unquote living space. And the penthouse is just for show and entertaining and where the sexy time happens. But otherwise, they live in the normal condo. I'm sure it's not normal, but for her, it's normal.
I mean, her bank account definitely fits in more of the Beverly Hills than the OC.
Which is what they said, that she wanted to put her fancy pants on and be in Beverly Hills instead of the OC.
I don't blame her. Look it up on Real Housewives of Miami, too. Stephanie in that damn jet.
Oh, my God. I love Stephanie, though. I'm here for her being a cunt.
I miss Dr. Nicole, but...
It's just interesting they dated the same person.
Right. I hope that comes back next season.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I feel like that was
like Stephanie. I mean, she's stupid rich, but I feel like she's still pretty normal.
Yeah, and I mean, it cost her like $40,000 to fly these bitches like a 22-minute flight, and she wants to make sure her shit stays together. Like, she didn't want anybody wearing rhinestones to rip up her seats. I'm not mad at her because, bitch, even though I've got plenty of money, I don't want to replace the seats in my private jet when I'm hauling your stupid ass 22-minute flight.
Right. She also didn't want you to fight, and she didn't want you to take a shit on her jet. And if it's only 22 minutes,
you can hold it.
Put a plug in it. You'll be fine.
And she told them, she was like, if somebody causes a scene, you can drive yourself back. I'm not mad at her.
No.
I'm not. Because show out, you can find your own way back.
I mean, that's probably how people feel about us when we put them on the boat. And I'm like, okay, well, here's the list.
Right. No red wine, no sticky gummy things, no Cheeto dust, no spraying sunscreen. Put a towel down before you sit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the boat. Don't get me started on the car. Because I've got similar rules.
That's a whole
nother. And we're going to park out in the middle of Egypt, so I will drop you off.
That's a whole nother episode.
So, you know, maybe that's why I love Stephanie, because she's my spirit animal. I just don't have billions of dollars in my checking account.
There's that.
To have my private jet. But if I did, I'd be the same way. I'm not mad at her. She calls it like it is. She sees you being a nasty bitch, she's going to say, stop being a nasty bitch.
No, and it doesn't, I mean, like tonight they were like in the middle of this beautiful city in like these gowns, and she just pulls somebody aside and just tells her she's being a nasty bitch. And I appreciate that.
I mean,
don't
why sugarcoat it?
Right.
It's going to come out anyways, especially in the Housewives. So get it out of the way.
All right. So the cliffhanger show we were talking about.
We should know not to do these things to ourselves.
Was worst ex ever. This was only a 1 hour episode. Okay.
There's 3 more episodes.
It felt like 14 hours of my life. Probably because it was way too like PTSD.
I mean, it was, but thankfully we were not in the same shoes as them, because there was lots of domestic violence, lots of attempted murders. So it was way worse, but there were still a lot of similarities in what they were going through. And we were screaming at the TV, be like, red flag, bitch, that's a red flag.
Right.
It's not a circus. Well, it is a circus, but don't go running towards it like a bull.
Right. Run away from it, not towards it. Yeah,
maybe
that
we
was
should
a lot.
Pin this episode so, you know, we can go back and re-listen to it ourselves.
Probably. It's probably facts.
So it was insane. If you haven't watched, we haven't finished it. We just watched one episode because
and it's from like 2024. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. So it's
I
not
thought it was just
new.
released.
No, they also have Worst Roommate Ever. Is like it's the same creator, which we haven't watched that either.
Oh, I thought that was just one of the episodes on this 4
Uh-uh.
episode series. Oh,
No, I think
fun.
Worst Roommate Ever. There's a couple seasons
Oh,
on Netflix, of course.
okay. I think one of the episodes of this is also called Worst Roommate Ever. Maybe the Worst Roommate Ever is a spinoff of this show.
Maybe, possibly.
Or I could have made that up. That's
I don't
also
know.
highly possible.
There was a lot of it. I mean, there was a lot packed into that 1 hour episode.
There was.
Like that. Probably if they had gotten more interviews, it probably would have been a lot longer.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't want to talk out about that, which I totally get.
I completely get it. They also apparently didn't want to use, which is my only complaint about the show, because it's very telling. It's real life. It's scary. But they also didn't want to, I guess, pay like extra actors to like reenact some of the scenes or anything, and they used AI to create these cartoon type situations to retell the story, which was an interesting choice. So
There's that.
don't pay attention to that and just listen to the story and watch the actual people, because I was not really here for the AI cartoon bits. But that's just my personal opinion. Some others may love that.
The one we watched was about Ben Foster. So if you go to watch it, that was the one. And it's a wild ride.
The other 3 episodes may not have the AI cartoon generated things. But it was
for
interesting.
another day. I can't watch any more of that tonight.
But Ben was real sexy.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, and he was using like a dating app to find people, and like
sounds
way
too familiar.
Right, and I mean, he's definitely, even if you like, this sounds awful for me to say, but even if you like saw his picture going viral or something, he's definitely one of those people that you would have been like, I can fix him.
Right.
He's okay. He's not that bad.
How'd that work out for us?
Okay, we're not talking about me. We're talking about the show. Okay.
Oh.
Too soon.
Love you.
Whatever. No, he was very attractive until the end, and then when you saw some of the pictures from the end, you were like,
"His rough."
Damn.
When he got locked up, them pictures was not very cute anymore.
That's when I definitely would have run. Actually, I wouldn't have. I would have been like, I love him.
We can brush his hair.
Right.
We can trim his beard.
We can fix him. Ugh. Anyways, that's too much reality. I think that's the end of my list. Did you have anything else?
We haven't watched it, but I'm very curious about it. But it also hits a little close to home. There's a new Katrina special that just released on Netflix.
Yes, because it's the anniversary.
Yeah, because it's coming up on the 20. Is it 20 years?
20 or 25.
2005, yeah. Because I had to think, because I've left Mississippi in 2005, and it was the September that I left. So yeah, Jesus Christ. Speaking of getting old. So yeah, the 20-year anniversary. All of the other Katrina shows that we've watched have been done very well, but they are.
Well, this one's more like documentary.
And, this one's more documentary.
But I think it's still 3 or 4 hours.
Or is how'd the lady say it on the show today? Documentary. Bless her heart. Jesus. She was like, yeah, that's a documentary.
Bless her.
So this new Katrina one is more of a documentary.
Now, if you've ever watched the one on Apple about the hospital during the time of Katrina, it's by far like the hardest, most difficult thing I've ever had to watch.
Yeah.
You cannot binge that. If you binge that, you're a sick individual, because it's heavy.
Don't say that, because one of our friends will probably watch it and she'll fall asleep to it. We love you.
Well, true, but she'll fall asleep. She won't get through much of it.
Yeah. And then she'll
forget where she was.
Right. We love you. But yeah, I am interested to see a different aspect of it, and more of a documentary about the things of the people that were in the dome and all of that. I couldn't watch anything else that was that heavy today. We were supposed to have a pool day today, and the temperatures dropped.
Yeah, so we just went to Trader Joe's, and then came back and binge TV, and then made a TikTok viral Trader Joe's recipe.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good segment to move into our bite of the week then.
Okay.
So about that Trader Joe's TikTok viral,
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
I think that's the thing. I think that's the hard part with some people now is like when you're talking about recipes and stuff, people still think of like Pinterest or cookbooks, which we have 10,000 cookbooks we should use.
We do.
But honestly, we use TikTok for everything. Like if we're traveling, we used to use Yelp or whatever. Now I just look at them on TikTok. Recipes, TikTok. Um, Food, things we should try out at restaurants,
Yep.
like we did today.
Yep. We added all these things to my never ending notes app. And for my TikTok videos, I'm going to give a little plug to this app. It is paid for, but it is well worth it. It's called Resame. Not sponsored, but if they would like to, happy to, because I freaking love that app. You just share whatever. It can be a web page, it can be a picture, it can be a TikTok video, and as long as the instructions are like written out in some form or fashion, it converts it to a recipe, clean and easy. You can categorize them.
It'll give you a
Super
grocery
great.
list.
Yes, it's amazing. So that's where instead of our Pinterest boards from back in the day, where you still have to like scroll down through the 47 pages of narrative of the bloggers telling you about how they made their recipe and why and all that bullshit. You just share it to Resame and it makes it pretty, and you don't have to filter through the bullshit. It'll still link you to the bullshit if you want to go back and rewatch the TikTok or the Facebook or the picture you took or website or wherever it came from. Still links it, but it cuts out all the junk and just gives you the recipe.
Yeah, it's very helpful.
So today we went to Trader Joe's and we did the Thai dumpling bake, I guess. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know that we've really ever had dumplings or pot stickers, so I don't really have anything to compare it to. I think I was hoping for a little more flavor, if I'm being honest, but it was still pretty good. I would eat it
good.
again.
You like baked them. It was like a coconut milk mixture.
Yeah, coconut milk and the red Thai curry sauce that they have, which we're not Indian curry people, but I'm fine with a Thai curry. I don't know. It's just I don't know what the spice difference is, but we've tried Indian on multiple occasions and I'm just not a fan. We've tried. We've had open minds about it, and it doesn't work. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Made it with some coconut rice and some broccoli.
Yeah, and then you put like chili crunch on top of it.
Yeah, the Trader Joe's like chili crunch, which is always delicious. Use it in moderation because it'll warm you up real quick if you're not careful.
That part. We got the ingredients too to do the lobster.
Yeah, the langoustine,
pasta, whatever.
Yeah.
So
which must be real
TBD.
popular because I got the last lobster bisque at the Trader Joe's today.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I had to dig around that one man that kept getting in the way with this stupid kid in the cart that was screaming and pulling everything off the shelf. He was standing there, and I just bent down in front of him and looked in the back and grabbed the last one.
Everywhere I went, he was there.
Everywhere.
And then there was
including the freaking parking lot.
Then there was a woman with kids.
2 of them.
Who she let them have the little buggies and training or whatever. And they're just running around, running into people. She gives zero fucks about anything.
Including the parking lot. Like I was going to back out and, looking around me, using the cameras, all the things. And then as I'm backing out, I catch a glimpse of this kid like crawling under the little chain rope thing from his mom's car. Like, thankfully I was in drive, but if I was backing up anymore, like he could have been very close to being hit. And like I was doing my job and paying attention to my surroundings. The little shit was just slithering around.
Right.
She was getting in her Rivian. She should have locked him in there.
He might still be in the parking lot. Who knows?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
All right, so
my actual... What were you going to say something about Trader Joe's? I was going to talk about my actual bite of the week.
Oh, no, I was going to talk about my bite of the week. You go ahead.
Well, no, you go for it.
My bite of the week has probably already been the bite of the week once upon a time. And whenever I eat there, it will always be the bite of the week because it's honestly one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life. That would be the Korean cheesesteak from Fred's Meats at Krog Street Food Hall.
Yes, that is very good. And I would add to that the fucking garlic fries that we had.
Yeah, we normally do the Old Bay. They come with tartar sauce.
Which are very good.
But then I overheard some people say to get the garlic fries that comes with ranch.
You have to love garlic because these motherfuckers have
tons.
So much. Like fresh garlic. I'm not talking garlic powder. I'm talking like fresh chopped garlic, and I was scooping it up and eating it straight out of the thing.
It's delicious.
So maybe that's why nobody was around us on the Beltline, because we were sweating
True.
and probably smelled like a garlic clove.
Probably.
But it was worth it. I don't even care.
And their buns are so heavily seeded. Oh my gosh, it was just delicious.
It was very good.
Oh, New Realm should have been on my not today too.
Oh, yeah.
I was really back to not just another.
Here we go. We're gonna go bitch again.
I had heard really good things about New Realm on the Beltline, which is a brewery, and so we walked all the way down there, and we got a table, and we waited for like 15 minutes for a waitress to come over, and then she was like, "I just got here, so like I'm kind of busy." She's like, "But do you want something to drink?"
And then when we tried to order, she was like, "I'm out of everything."
And I was like,
she had like literally
have?
2 beers out of the whole place, still on draft.
So we ordered those 2 beers, and then 40 minutes later, we still had no beer, no waitress in sight. None of the staff would even look our way.
So we got up and left.
It was terrible. And like that was like literally one of the places I wanted to try. So not again. There's too many other good places to go there.
Yes.
And so no.
Also shouldn't have worn the shoes that I wore that day because I was dying. I was trying to look cute because we were going on the Beltline, and I had blisters.
Well, thank God I decided to get an Uber because you would have been.
I wouldn't have made it. There's no way.
You know they're the same shoes I wore in Miami where I got blisters.
I thought I was better than you, and I wasn't going to get blisters.
The problem is we don't wear the same size shoe, and then when I find a shoe on sale, he wants it too.
Well, it's not my fault. It's cute.
Yeah, and it left us both with blisters.
Yours is red on the back now, though. Although I think I got most of it out.
There's that.
But yeah, they're just for looks. They're not for walking.
Those are shoes you need tube socks with your pants.
Extra thick tube socks.
They're Steve Maddens. They're super cute, but yeah. Anyways, back to bite of the week. Sorry.
So my actual bite of the week is we ventured up to the Avalon in Alpharetta, which I thought was like new, but when we got there, it said it was established in 2014, which I guess is still newish. But I thought it was like new. I thought we were, not the old crankety gays, but we were the new trendy gays and going to a new spot, and it was not new.
For Charlotte people, it's like Birkdale on steroids.
A lot of steroids.
Like a lot.
Maybe it's since Birkdale was in the process of being updated when we left. Maybe it's more similar.
Maybe, but there's like still, Chanel and there's like all
it's
kinds
still
of stuff
on a much larger, grander scale,
and like Lamborghinis and Rolls Royce everywhere, right? And all the things.
What you don't think they have those in Huntersville?
They may have one.
Honey, we see one an hour where we live in our parking lot.
There's probably 3 at the valet right now.
Right. So anyways, just the Avalon in general, it was a lot of fun. Great people watching. I mean, they all had kids, but fuck them kids. Just give me their daddy.
They had a beautiful Williams-Sonoma.
And they were all nice there, too.
They were, which is a rarity these days.
Yeah, we didn't have a good experience at the Williams-Sonomas in Charlotte.
Especially not that one at Birkdale.
Birkdale used to be our favorite. And then when... Oh, shit, I forgot her name again.
Bobby. When Bobby, our personal shopper, left.
She went to the Costco during the COVID times because she had been there for, I don't know, like 15, 20 years or something ridiculous. And I get what Williams-Sonoma was trying to do. Like they were, trying to keep as many employees as possible during all of that. But they completely cut out like their bonus structure and everything. And she just couldn't afford to work there anymore. So I completely understand. She was much happier at Costco. But we just lost our personal shopper at the Williams-Sonoma in Birkdale.
It was never the same.
It was never the same. And we never went back.
So we did once. And this gay guy working there was nasty to me and said, I see you only buy clearance items.
And?
Well, you don't know that I already own half the store.
Correct.
So worry about yourself.
Our kitchen cabinets look like the Williams-Sonoma stockroom, so shut the fuck up.
Right. That was why we had to go back this weekend because there were staples that we broken that we had to replace.
I broke one, you broke one. Before you call me out for breaking the coffee cup that I didn't do.
Well, at least these were cheaper items. Usually you break the crystal.
But I always replace it.
True.
I don't like to replace it, but I do.
Okay, back to Avalon. Sorry.
Yes. Shit, I forgot the name again. Branch and Barrel. It was a little micro brew pub.
Super cute.
Fucking delicious. I was a little nervous about it because it was like it didn't really match the rest of the environment. Like it had the big wooden heavy doors with like the black wrought iron. Like it was just very medieval times type situation, which carried on inside too. Wasn't really here for that, so we sat on the patio. But when the cute waiter asked us,
Was it Mason? No.
Warren, how could you forget
Warren.
his name?
I remember other parts of him.
Oh, I do too, and that's why I don't forget his name. I might forget yours, but don't forget Warren's name.
Wow.
At least not right now. Give me a week, and I'll forget his too.
Wow.
But he was real cute, and then he actually was our server. I'm not a person to order a salad out because I feel like I can make a salad at home. Like I'm fine with salads. Salads are great. I usually just don't order them out. I couldn't get on the menu. I couldn't get past the appetizers and the salad section to see what else was on the menu, other than the brunch section, because the brunch sounded delicious.
It did sound good. Also, all their sauces were like insane.
Yes, they had a horseradish ranch and some spicy pepper, honey mustard. I don't remember.
So let's start with an S. I don't know.
It was
Serrano
pepper, so not really super spicy, but I don't know. It was delicious. So we ended up just getting appetizers because we still wanted to walk around, and we were going out to live music. Well, it was supposed to be live music, but I felt like I was at a funeral. That could have been announced
today also.
Yes. Sorry, Lynn.
We got popcorn chicken though.
It was popcorn chicken and pickles served together.
You know, we love a little chicken tender tour of Atlanta.
Right.
And they did not disappoint.
So we had that and it came with just honey mustard and ranch. And of course we saw the horseradish ranch and the Serrano honey mustard. And we were like, hey, Warren, can we get these instead? And he was like, of course, guys, whatever you want. Your number. So it was delicious. And then we got these Cajun egg rolls that had blackened chicken and andouille sausage and Old Bay and Cajun seasonings and a corn roux. And it was...
had a Creole sauce to dip them in. It was really good.
Usually Cajun food disappoints me because it doesn't have the seasoning that I prefer. That did not disappoint.
No, we honestly almost went back there for brunch yesterday.
Yes.
And we were like, we probably should venture over to the Beltline.
Yeah, we wanted to go to the Beltline. And I'm not mad that we did. We can always venture back up to Alpharetta again.
No, there were a lot of places. I mean, I didn't see one place to eat that didn't look really good.
Agreed.
We did stop at a little
Basic Bitch coming again.
Wow. So you can walk around with like a beer and stuff there. And so I stopped and got my first Mechtoberfest. That was Sycamore, so that was nice.
It was good. Well, not...
I mean, tried mine.
It wasn't bad.
That's not your thing.
Yeah, but I'm just not a fan of it. But it wasn't terrible. But I got a cider, which I haven't drank a cider in a very long time. It was good. It used to be one of my favorites because I didn't think it was all that sweet. It was Blake's, but that one was real sweet.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I don't really do ciders anymore.
I know.
If I do, it's Cidre.
Yeah, Cidre
it's like the only one. And usually I want some Fireball out.
Well, now Fireball has their apple Fireball coming out, so it's like one and the same. You just...
Yeah, you thought that about Jack Daniels too. That's why you buy every flavor and it just sits in that liquor cabinet and rots.
If anybody is looking to adopt a husband, I have one available.
Wow. Back to live music for a minute, though. It was a modern violinist.
He was not very modern. He was very talented. It was
and
not...
he was cute.
Yeah.
He was a looker. Not friendly at all.
Not friendly. Mm-hmm. No personality. Yep. He stood on this weird little top hat looking thing on one leg and played his normal violin. Like, I don't know. I was expecting like this modern violinist to have like one of the plastic, very minimalistic looking electric type.
Oh, I thought
violin.
he did.
Not the one I saw.
Oh, I couldn't keep my eyes open. I'm not really sure.
Even to the point that one of our friends that also works at the wine bar, she walked up to him and asked him to play something a little more upbeat. It was not successful.
And then it was like, Here Comes the Bride.
Literally, he played the bridesmaid march that you would play at a wedding. We had a great time chatting and hanging out with friends.
Mm-hmm.
we enjoyed it more when we turned the iPad back on in
Right.
between his sessions.
Right.
Again, very talented.
Yeah,
He was very talented. It
he
just
was.
was
There's definitely
not
a place for it.
a
It's
funeral
just that
or a wedding.
wasn't. Yeah, I think at a wedding he would be great. Like
Amazing.
during cocktail hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, for sure. But
Yeah, I did tell the owner of the wine shop when she walked in, I was like, so I feel like there should be sprays sitting around and the smell of lilies and a casket somewhere. And then after I said that, I looked at Ben, I was like, that's probably a little harsh. But then all night we joked about it. So I hope I didn't hurt your feelings too much.
These are things you should not do. Let this be a lesson to
Right.
you.
Don't tell
Shut
your
your mouth.
Right. Don't tell your good friend that owns the wine shop that we frequent quite often that the artist that she had reminded me of a funeral.
We probably talked enough about that. We probably should move along.
Let's move along. Love you, Lynn.
All right. Well, I think that's the end.
Yeah, that we've rambled on enough. We're at like 50 minutes. So
I promise we'll do better and have a little more put together.
we'll try.
No
promises. And I know we should be more consistent. Again, we'll try, but I can't make any promises.
Well, also, I think we probably should just take this around and record because, like, when we were at Avalon, we were like, "God, we should have brought this stuff."
I know.
Like, we'll be out and we'll be like on a roll talking about stuff, and we're like, we should record, and then we just don't have.
Yeah, there's been other times like the past couple weeks that
just like at the Beltline yesterday. Wondering what is it?
Lingering Shade.
Lingering Shade.
Yeah. And like there's been stuff that's happened over the past couple of weeks. I was like, oh, let me make a mental note of that. Y'all know I don't have a memory, so I don't know why I think that it's a good idea to make a quote unquote mental note because that shit goes right out the door. So if you see two old gay men walking around with their iPad microphones, leave us alone.
Right.
Okay, just leave us alone.
Right.
All right.
With our walker.
Right. Or your have around.
And a beer
right.
wrapped around our neck. Anyways.
We love you. Hey, we made it to 10 episodes.
Look at that.
We'll end on a positive note. We made it to 10 episodes.
Yes, we did.
Thank you all for listening. We love you. Comment. Like,
subscribe.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. All the things.
All right, love you, bye.
Love you, bye.